My name is Sigurd. I'm chopping up the wood. Work has me beleaguered. I'd quit it if I could. Come sit next to me, pour yourself some mead. Just like Eorlund made with juniper berries. Things were better then, back in old Helgen, before Alduin turned into a ruin. Now dragon wings darken the skies. We're struggling just to get by. The guard said he took an arrow in the knee. It's rough being an NPC. My name is Mikhail. Got a real similar voice. I'm real skilled at flattery. But Carlotta's annoyed. She's annoyed. Since I went to school, I'm in crippling debt. Now my notes are flat, and you know a lot else. There are only 3 songs that art can play. There's not much to learn from the Bard's College. They don't have a very good program. My education was a scam. I wish I chose a different path, a more stable career such as working for Bellafor, working for Bellafor, working for Bellafor, working for Bellafor, yeah! Working for Bellafor, working for Bellafor, working for Bellafor, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sigurd, stop singing and get back to work.
Sorry, Bellathor. I'll get back to work immediately.
See that you do. Lousy Sigurd wants to sing songs all day instead of working. It's so hard to find good help these days. Nobody wants to work anymore.
My name is Sigurd. Greetings, Bellathor.
Hello, Mikhail. What can I do for you?
How much will you give me for this?
Standard issue loot, eh? I'll give you 5 septums for it.
5 septums? A masterfully crafted instrument like this is easily worth 100. All right, I finished my first batch of logs for the day. Wait, are you selling your loot, Mikhail? Yeah, I don't want to, but I don't have a choice. Why is that? I thought you loved being a bard. I do. It's just that, well... And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Mikhail, can you please play something new? Singing those same 3 songs over and over again is scaring away my customers.
Sorry, Hulda. They didn't teach me any more songs at the college.
I understand, but until you get some new material, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Are you saying I'm fired?
Yes.
What if I sing Age of Aggression?
Get out.
Wow, that's rough.
See, Sigurd, music will get you nowhere. You're better off doing honest work for honest pay.
Speaking of which, are you hiring, Bellathor? Oh no. Trust me, you do not want to work here.
And why would that be?
Hand me that loot and I'll tell you.
Here we go.
My boss has a big mouth with which she blabbers a lot.
Every sister, tell her.
Same old jokes every day, whether they're funny or not. And if you see him Tell him I'm clocking out. I want a job where I'll work for someone else. One where I don't have to put blades up on the shelf. One that pays me enough to buy a house. I want a job working for someone else. My boss gives me pause every time that he says, everything you see is for sale. He'd even buy and sell his own relatives. Please don't believe him. He's never sold anyone. And if you see him, tell him I want a job where I'll work for someone else. One where I don't have to put spades up on the shelf. One that pays me enough to buy a house. I want a job working for someone else. And if you see him, tell him I'm clocking out. And if you see him, tell him I'm clocking out. I don't want to work for Bellathor's General Good Star. I want a job where I'll work for someone else. One where I don't have to put grains up on the shelf. One that pays me enough to buy a house. I want a job working for someone else. Someone else. By the Nine Divines, Sigurd, that was incredible.
That actually wasn't half bad, aside from the whole thing being about how much you hate me.
Sorry about that. I tend to sing from the heart. And I guess my purest emotion is my hatred for this job. I've got an idea, Sigurd. Let's swap jobs for a day. I'll cover your shift here at Bellathor's, and you take my loot into the town and find some inspiration for more new songs. At the end of the day, you can teach me all the new songs you wrote so I can get my job back at the inn. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Now hang on a minute, Mikhail. Sigurd is my best and also only employee. How can I be sure you're skilled enough to cover for him? You probably haven't done an honest day's work in your entire life.
You can pay me half of what you pay Sigurd.
Deal. Now grab an axe and start chopping. Good luck, Sigurd. Just maybe don't write any more songs about how much you hate me, yeah?
No promises. Hey there, Lydia.
Oh, hey, Sigurd. Shouldn't you be working?
Actually, I'm taking the day off to try and become a bard.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. Must be nice to follow your dreams.
Say, what's your dream, Lydia?
I was already living the dream, traveling around Skyrim, fighting side by side with the Dragonborn to save the world. But not anymore.
That's too bad. Would you mind explaining what happened in the form of a song?
I really don't want to talk about it.
Too late. I already started playing.
Okay, fine. Suppose I've got nothing better to do. The Dragonborn has left me here. I no longer carry all his gear, and in my place a fresh new face will supplement his carry weight. Knew I was done when you bought the DLC and rushed to join the Dawn Guard. You shot at me off of High Hrothgar. You said, let's part ways. Now you play with Sir left me here. I no longer carry all his gear, and in my place a fresh new face will supplement his carry way. Guess she's worth dealing with vampire attacks. Just don't get bitten. I thought someday that I'd earn your respect, but I guess I didn't. We split ways. Now he plays with Sorana every day. The Dragonborn has left me here. I no longer carry all his gear, and in my place a fresh new face will supplement his carry weight. Split ways. Now he plays with Sorana every day. The Dragonborn has left me here. I no longer carry all his gear, and in my place a fresh new face will supplement his carry weight. The Dragonborn has left me here. I no longer carry all his gear, and in my place a fresh new face will supplement his carry weight.
Lydia, that was beautiful.
Thanks. It felt good to get that out.
I find the best songs come from a place of passion.
Well, if that's the case, then I know who you need to talk to next.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable!
Greetings, Heimskr.
Ah, finally an audience. Tell me, child, have you truly come to listen to Heimskr preach?
Do you often have trouble finding an audience for your teachings?
Audience or no, I will never stop praising mighty Talos. Although it would be nice if somebody would actually stop and listen to me for a change.
Well, I'd love to help.
Really? That would be wonderful.
What do you say I help you write a beautiful song of prayer that's sure to draw the town's attention?
Start playing your instrument. I can feel a wave of divine inspiration washing over me, ready to burst forth out of my throat and into the air. Was with these thou mortising the Nords, Talos bade fall they haunts. What did the Emperor ever sign? The white gold concordance. He who joined the eight and made them the nine is both man and divine. Oh, I serve Talos the Almighty. Oh, Tadma Septim is my lord. I don't care what the Altmeri say anyway. I don't care about that. Talos has no peer, he doesn't know fear. I pray to him for help. We are but maggots writhing in filth of our own corruption. He who joined the eight and made them the nine. He's both man and divine. Oh, I serve Talos the Almighty. Oh, Tiber Septim is my lord. I don't care what the Outmarys say anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Storm crown, born of the north, brother in arms to all true Norse. Empire, Tullius too. They hate me cause I preach the truth. Hate the legion, love old frig. What's the matter, elf, you feeling sick? What's the matter, what's the matter, what's the matter, you? Wishing that the guards were Stormclord blue. Septim is my lord. I don't care what the Outmarys say anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Wow, Heimsker, that was your best sermon ever.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take a few septims for your trouble.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Good luck with your sermon. Keep on spreading the good word of Talos.
Rest assured, Sigurd, I would preach the word of Talos until the day I die.
There you are, Sigurd. I've been waiting all morning for my daily firewood delivery.
Oh, sorry, Adrian. I took the day off to become a bard. Mikhail is covering for me.
You took the day off? Have you ever done that before?
Nope. This is literally the only day off I've ever had.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, I guess. I wonder what's keeping Mikhail, though.
Okay, chopping firewood. Never done this before, but how hard can it be?
Say, maybe you could write a jingle for my shop. Something catchy to drum up some business.
That could be fun. So, what is it you do here?
Well, I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun.
Ah, so you're insecure about Eorlund being a better smith than you.
What? No, I mean, Man Steel is legendary, but I don't...
I think we have our song.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Eorlund Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
I don't get to see my daughter as often as I'd like. Perhaps you've met her. Adrian? She owns the shop, War Maidens.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Most of our weapons were crafted by Adrian Abenici.
On me be Avenici. I can swing a hammer firmly. If you want armor made of leather, I can craft it without delay. I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Oh no, I don't work with the sky. Forge I think I stink, but I try. If you want armor made of leather, I can craft it without delay. Working the anvil and soon working at the forge. No, Eorlund. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. All I ask for is a fair shake. At War Maidens we sell the finest weapons and armor. Working at the forge, working at the forge. I'm no Eorlund.
What on Nern is that horrible noise? I'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay, that actually was a decent song. Doesn't really help me advertise my shop, but catchy though.
Glad you liked it.
Tell you what, why don't you step inside the shop and pick out a new axe on the house?
Thank you. My axe has been getting a bit rusty.
Hey Sigurd, I heard your song. Keep it up and you'll be a famous bard in no time.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I'm afraid I must demand that Sigurd ceases with his horrible music immediately.
Back off, Nazim. Don't you have some business in the Cloud District to attend to?
I do, actually, but it's hard to get any work done when I have to listen to you commoners whining and wailing.
You know what, Nazim? I think this is the first time you've ever talked to me. And I already wish you hadn't.
I assure you the feeling is mutual. I have no interest in dealing with someone so destitute they have to sleep inside their boss's attic.
Please, you've got no room to talk, Nazim.
I'm certain I don't know what you mean. I have a splendid residence at Chilfaro Farm.
If it's so splendid, then why don't you actually live there?
What kind of an accusation is that?
Every night when I close up the shop, I see you sneak on over to the Drunken Huntsman. Kinda seems like you're living in there.
Sometimes I like to stay in the city overnight, so that I can get to the Cloud District first thing in the morning.
Sounds to me like you don't want to live at Chilfaro Farm because you're too lazy to maintain your land.
Preposterous. My servant Wilmeth attends the property for me. I'm sure the estate is in great shape. I just don't feel like actually going down there and checking.
If you don't want to go take a look in person, allow me to help you by painting you a picture through song.
Stop that. I told you I don't want to hear any more of your—
Nazim's the owner of the Chilfaro Farm, the shoddy state of which is cause for alarm. The cabbage in the field ain't growing real fast. The cracks in the floorboards are landing in rats. You go on talking like you own a nice place. Inside you're wailing cause you hate the stay of your house, so there's a place you'd rather stay. The Drunken Huntsman, the Drunken Huntsman. You pay an innkeeper for room and board, rather than live inside of your own home. You're insecure because you know you're a fraud. Anyone who thinks that you're rich is all wrong. You'll sleep in your bed next to Blackbriar kegs. The Drunken Huntsman, the Drunken Huntsman. You pay an innkeeper for room and board, rather than live inside of your own home. You pay an innkeeper for room and board, rather than live inside of your own home. Oh, your talk of wealth, but you're ashamed of your abode. I never get to the Cloud District, but you can't live in your home. All your talk of wealth, but you're ashamed of your abode. I never get to the Cloud District, but you can't live in your home.
Whatever. I don't have time for this anyway. Good day, Sigurd.
Nicely done, Sigurd. When word of this gets around, you'll be a town hero.
Thanks, but I'm afraid he's right. Folks like me can only dream about being summoned to the Cloud District someday.
Sigurd, Preventus has summoned you to the Cloud District. He says it's urgent. Best not keep him waiting.
I wonder why. Maybe Preventus overheard my singing and loved it so much he wants to give me Breeze home for free.
You're right. That's the only logical explanation.
Finally, all my work bears a reward. I think Preventus likes the songs I wrote. Been working hard, now my reward. Breeze home is mine, of that I'm sure. You wanted to see me, Preventus?
Ah, yes. Listen, Sigurd. I do enjoy your songs. You really got Nazim good back there. But I'm afraid I must insist that you resume your duties at Belethor's shop immediately.
What? Why?
A few hours ago, I conducted my daily economic survey of the town. One of my duties as the Jarl's steward, you see. I found that every business in town was struggling terribly, and eventually I traced the root of the problem back to Belethor's shop. It would appear that Whiterun is completely dependent on the firewood that Belethor sells. It fuels the fireplaces of every building and provides crafting materials to the blacksmiths. Without it, the city would soon become a cold, dark shell of its former self.
I don't understand. I thought Mikhail was going to cover for me. Isn't he chopping the firewood?
Yes, he's trying to, but he's not exactly very good at it. It would seem that with your years of experience working for Belethor, you're the only one that has the skills to cut wood fast enough to keep the town going.
I guess I am the only one around here that ever uses the chopping block. But my bard career is finally starting to gain some momentum. Is this truly the only way?
I'm sorry, Sigurd, but the whole town is counting on you. If you don't get back to work immediately, then Whiterun could collapse by the end of the day.
I guess I don't have a choice.
Thank you, Sigurd. I appreciate your cooperation.
Say, since my services are so essential, could you maybe compensate me for them somehow?
I believe Belethor already pays you, does he not?
Never mind. Hey, Sigurd. Preventus had a chat with me too. I'm sorry, I just couldn't get the hang of swinging that axe. That's alright. I guess you're just destined to be a bard, and I'm destined to chop wood. Here's a song I wrote about how Nazim sucks. I'm sure it'll be a hit. Thank you, Sigurd. I appreciate it. I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Mikhail, in light of the fact that you almost destroyed the town with your terrible woodcutting skills, I have decided that I will not be paying you.
Man, you were right, Sigurd. This job is terrible.
Look, Sigurd, I overheard some of your songs, and they were pretty good. Tell you what, if you want to sing to yourself while you work, I won't stop you.
Thanks, Belethor. Oh yeah. Alright. Something inside me said I should take my shot, but I'm beholden. I don't have free will. Guess that's no surprise. Oh yeah, alright. Cut wood and cry. Preventus tells me what is my duty. Whiterun was crumbling without my stacks. My lot is to rend trees and sow.
here forevermore. I'm just a grunt who hacks severs and hews that wood which turns to your fireplace fuel. When I say, this blade is the implement with which I do essential work for terrible pay. With this soul, silence. I moved up, found success, then I was cast back down here. I'm told that my fleeting existence has no meaning. Like Droger, dead Droger, I'm just an animated husk. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, at least that one wasn't about how much you hate me.
I don't hate you, Belethor. It's just that I got a taste of fame and fortune, so returning to this job isn't exactly exciting.
Believe it or not, I know how you feel. I used to be a bard myself.
I didn't know you used to be a bard.
Yes, I used to sing a tune from time to time, but eventually I had to choose between that and running this store, and I'm glad to say I made the right choice. Belethor's General Goods is my life now. There's no place in all of Nirn I'd rather be than in my shop. I've got a helmet made from hide. I've got a saber cat's eye. I've got dragonflies, Antebella too, waiting to be sold. Yes, I do. I do. I've got potions on the wall and their ingredients. I've got creep clusters and vampire fish waiting to be sold. Yes, I do. I do. In the shop, I feel great, paying Sigurd a low wage. In the shop where I belong, stacking septums all day long. In the shop. I've got enchanted scimitars. I'll buy your dragon claws. I'll sell you silver ores, and I've got rebel plum waiting to be sold. Yes, I do. I do. In the shop, I feel great, paying Sigurd a low wage in the shop where I belong, stacking septums all day long in the shop, in the shop. Shop, I feel great, paying Sigurd a low wage in the shop where I belong, stacking septums all day long. In the shop, I feel great, paying Sigurd a low wage in the shop where I belong, stacking septums, stacking septums, stacking septums all day long.
Did you just say it feels great to pay me a low wage?
Sure did. Now get back to work. That wood's not gonna cut itself.
I'm going to need a strong drink at the Bannered Mare tonight.
Gods, I love my job.
I never get to the Cloud District, but you can't live in your home.
Mikhail's new songs sure are great, aren't they?
They sure are. Poor Sigurd. He wrote all these great songs for me. I really ought to help him out. Listen up, everyone. As you might have heard, that amazing song was written by Sigurd. Sigurd could be writing even more songs for us, but unfortunately, he has to spend all day working at Belethor's to provide the town's firewood. That doesn't seem very fair to me, so I propose we all help Sigurd out so he has more time to work on music. Well, Mikhail, looks like you're just gonna have to convince them with your golden voice. Let's all chip into the pile, you and I. We will lend Sigurd a hand, chopping our own firewood, which we should be doing anyway. Let him play every day, he'll play. We will let him play every day. We'll dance and sway to the drum beat,
Sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
I'm not sure. I might need another verse to convince me.
Songwriting skills which I lack, Sigurd has. Listen to his lyrics flawn. Gallows to strum and flutes for blonde. We'll cut our own wood so we may. Let him play every day, he'll play. We will let him play every day, he'll play. We will let him play every day. We'll dance and sway to the drum beat, drum beat, drum beat, drum beat, drum beat. We will raise a toast, for we have found a new town bard, and Sigurd. We will raise a toast,
For we have
Carries Whiterun on his back. We owe Sigurd that's a fact. Let's adopt this policy.
Let's all chip into the pile, you and I. We will lend Sigurd a hand, dropping all of firewood, which we should make away anyway. Every day he'll play, we will let him play. Every day we'll dance and sway to the troll beat. Let Sigurd play. Let Sigurd play. Let Sigurd play. Let Sigurd play.
It's settled then. Hear ye, hear ye. In order to allow Sigurd to write us more songs, starting tomorrow, all citizens of Whiterun are responsible for chopping their own firewood.
Even the old and the infirm?
Especially the old and the infirm.
Thank you so much, everyone. I won't let you down.
Well, Sigurd, how about one last song for the night?
Of course, I've got just the tune. It's a new spin on an old classic. I hope you all enjoy.
So red. The man did swagger as he brandished his blade. He told great tales of mighty foes he'd slain and treasure he'd obtained. Ragnar the Red from old Rorikstead, boisterous man, high on his horse. But all that changed when one fateful day Matilda met Ragnar the Red. Charged Matilda with fighting stance. She said, "Hey Ragnar, draw your sword and let's dance." She gave him a good swing. Her blade flew through the air. With expert swordsmanship, she cut the ugly Ragnar into two separate pieces. Ragnar the Red from old Rorikstead chopped off his head, rolled on the floor. He met his end when one fateful day Matilda met Ragnar the Red. Ragnar the Red. Ragnar the Red.
Wait a minute, Bellathor. You're okay with this? If we all chop our own firewood, won't that cut into your profits?
Nah, don't worry, I've got that covered. I'll just start charging you all a subscription fee to use my chopping block.
By the gods, no!